Hey, what's going on, people? This is Speederman here, once again with another film review for you guys. And this time I'm reviewing quite possibly one of the weirdest films I have ever seen. Like, ever. And I've seen a lot of weird films in my day, I tell you what. But yes, the film I'm talking about is called Singapore Sling from 1990. And yeah, this is one of those, like, weird, disturbing, messed up films that I guarantee you guys will ever see if you guys decide to check this film out. Now let's talk about a little bit about the plot of Singapore Sling. So first of all, Singapore Sling is a Greek movie from 1990. It's in black and white, and the story goes: there's a detective named Singapore Sling, and he's looking for this girl named Laura, and he stumbles upon this house where this mother and daughter live, and the mother and daughter are fucking nuts. They're insane. So he enters the house and meets the mother and daughter, and yeah, the mother and daughter are not gonna let him leave. They kidnap this guy. They torture him. They role play with him. They do a lot of weird, sick shit with him, and uh, yeah, man. I mean, that's all I can want to say about this film. I don't want to really spoil the film for you guys, but just know that this is one of the weirdest. Also, there's also some funny moments in this film too, involving a mummy, and that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, so the film has a very classical, I guess, classical jazz soundtrack, and which adds to the whole disturbing factor of the film. And yeah, man, I mean, the acting is good, I guess, for a Greek. The whole movie's in English, but I think there's like some Greek in there too, some Greek spoken. And yeah, this film is very, like, how should I say, unpredictable too, because like before I watched this film, I kind of had done a little bit of research about the film, and I knew it was extreme. I knew it was, sort of disturbing. I knew sort of what was in the movie, but not too much that that it spoiled it for me. But man, dude, the movie really does a 360. Like in the 30-minute mark when you see the film, the movie does a 360, and then that's when all the weird shit starts happening. It almost looks like a normal film though when you first see it, because it feels like you're watching. It has a whole like 1940s look to it. Have you guys ever seen like those movies from the 1940s, 50s? I guess you can call them noir dramas. So if you guys are a fan of those type of films, you might like this. But yeah, this film is I guess you could call it a psycho noir drama, I guess. But yeah, there's a little more than that to the film. I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, I sort of want to tell you more about the film, but it's best that you guys watch this for yourself, and you might want to watch it more than once if you can handle it. Because, like I say, there's stuff in here that's really, there's some gross scenes on this film, but I mean, hey, like I guess if you're a fan of these type of films, I guess experimental art house, extreme horror, whatever you call it, but you want to see something different, because this is a different film. It's a weird mix of like noir, then you have psychosexual, I guess, art house, eraserhead type of film. I don't know, man. I don't even know how to categorize this film because it's like a blend of different like genres in here. I guess that's what makes it so like polarizing, so unique. Um, oh yeah, and the movie's Greek too. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah. Another thing I found interesting about this film is that it was made in 1990, even though it has a much of 1940s look to it. So I thought that was kind of cool. I don't think there's like a lot of films like that were made in the 90s. I thought that was very cool how they did that. They try to make it more retro, kind of like the films now where there's a lot of like 80s, a lot of movies that are coming out now that have that 80s vibe going. This kind of has that too, but from a different time, of course. The acting is okay. Camera work, like the way the film looks, the cinematography is really beautiful. It looks really good. You know, whoever did the camera work is very good. Like the whole film, like when it starts raining in the film, it looks very stylish, very, you know, like you're in that time, like you're watching a movie from the 1940s. And I like that about them. Even though I'm not really a fan of those type of films, with this film, I got the vibe that it, you know, you kind of get the sense that you're watching something very unique, you know, for good or for bad, I guess. But yeah, man, definitely, this is a film definitely for people with strong stomachs. Not a film for everyone. I guess I could recommend this film if you're a fan of like films like Sweet Movie, Visitor Q, Eraserhead, I guess. If you guys are into those films, definitely recommend it. This is right up your alley. But at the end of the day, I give this film an 8 out of 10 just because the film is so unique and it's unlike anything I've seen before. And yeah, man, I mean, and like the director, I mean, he really had guts just to pull something like this off. And you know, like if you're in the mood for something different, definitely check this film out. But warning, man, there are some scenes here that will, like, you know, trip you out, man, because it's a very trippy film. But yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And subscribe if you're new, share the video, and let me know what you guys thought. If you guys seen the movie, alright? Peace.